Okay, we have made a return. Hopefully that doesn't happen again.
Hey guys, welcome back. My tournament. It's all about the event.
We have returned. The great return.
The other stream didn't happen. This is
Nothing
the
ever
first time
happens.
streaming.
Nothing ever happens.
So yeah, let's get on to Nomad 1. Let's see what standard Nomad is. I clearly haven't seen it.
Will we have to commentate the Mod 1 a second time?
Yes.
Yes. I love his background so much. Who is this guy?
Who's this guy, bro?
It's an interesting one.
It's like
We love
me
you,
in
lady.
Japan.
Alright, so coming back to the Mappool showcase, this is a pretty standard no mod stream stamina. You're gonna have a lot of streams, a lot of jumps, all this basic stuff to test out your skill and consistency, stamina, all that stuff, all that jazz. We do love it.
Yeah, standard Nomad. It's like the standard Nomad.
Standard no mod. Usually, I mean, for the no mods that I have seen for standard, they've been pretty typical. Nothing really out of the ordinary.
Yeah, it seems like we're not really doing much slot pulling. Like the no mod, you can't really expect to just be aim or attack or stream. It varies across the mods every single round, and this time around, it is going to be the bursty streams, the occasional longer streams.
To be fair, I think no slot pulling is a bit more fun. Because, well, it does test a bit more skills if it like changes every stage. Yeah, after, well, not getting a stream map for the past stages now, we finally have one.
This looks like a... Actually, I do not know what I could compare it to. It looks like slot pulling has basically did its magic within this map. More intensive bursts here and there.
Yeah, I mean, this is just, I guess, your average hybrid map. A lot of aim, a lot of tapping, a little bit of everything, really, yeah. And to have it in such a long map as well, I mean, halfway through the map we're at 1k combo, so we are really pushing the difficulty as the tournament progresses. Are we in semi-finals now?
I do believe so. We are great Mappool showcase commentators. We know which stage this is.
Awesome. Well, there's not a lot to say about this map. It's just pretty consistent. Oh, that's a pretty long stream.
That's a very long stream. Small sections here. This map entirely is all focused. If you manage to single tap this, then you deserve many gold medals.
Oh my god.
This is 186 ppm, so I think single tapping those streams might be a bit tricky.
There are some monsters at single tapping. Nothing is ever impossible for single tappers.
It feels more like a hybrid pick now.
Yeah.
A standard hybrid.
This is
I do love
definitely
my hybrid
consistent. We basically haven't had a break for this entire length. It's kind of insane to imagine, but it is a stamina pick for a reason.
We got the stamina pick, oh no.
Well, if you love your tapping, then Nomad 1 might just be the way to go for you if you are a Nomad team, a standard team.
And Nomad team does also work, no?
Well, that's a very specific skill set, I guess. There's 4 other mod picks in the pool, only 1 Nomad, so let's hope you're not a Nomad team, otherwise you haven't really got many choice.
It's
Well,
alright.
next stage.
Next mod, which is hidden, is gonna be Kyoko.
Standard hidden. Kyoko no Tabita.
Nice little Toho background. According
Well,
to
it is Edition Revancho.
it is indeed, and it is awkward aim as well. Which this was definitely visible by the first few patterns that we saw there. It did seem more bursty than awkward. Well, really odd spacings and very odd uses of the editor.
And we should be no stranger to longer maps so far into this tournament. I mean, this is 2 4-minute maps back to back, and we've seen the same thing in previous rounds too. So hopefully you're used to it by now.
Yeah, our map pillars are kind of crazy.
If you are not used to it though, good luck. Please do train your stamina. Because
I mean, it is standard. It's supposed to be the hardest in difficulty, right?
indeed. And then also it's generally nice to train your stamina. Especially for picks like this, since they do seem to frequent a lot in the standard part. Ooh, that was cruel.
Now it says AR 9.2, which I believe last round was AR 9, so if your main struggle was reading the lower AR with hidden, then this should come to you a little bit easier. But the physicality and mechanics required for this map does look quite a bit more challenging. But I think the timing is probably a bit forgiving here.
These maps are cruel. We haven't seen a break and we're already halfway in.
Yeah. This is what happens when you're in semifinals.
If these players do not have a trained hand by now for these kind of picks, then I bet them good luck.
I mean, it is pretty late stage, so skill set training, skill cap training is more required here. Oh my god, this awkward aim.
It's awkward for a reason, except they're using every single direction possible in the editor. Just a little bit on every side. It's like going to a barber when they mess up your haircut. A little bit everywhere. And then next thing you know, they messed up too much and now you have to go bald.
Oh man, we gotta go bald.
Damn, we messed up, we gotta go bald.
I think I'd suit being bald.
Oh my god. He's got the moves.
You got the moves.
I have a big forehead. I would like oil up my head. Shiny head. Shinier than Peppy.
Then Peppy,
I got competition.
That's a hard line to pass.
This map does come to a close though, and I mean, comparing it to the Nomad 1, the Nomad 1 obviously has a lot more streams and the spacing in the streams, whereas this one, it's really just a lot of stacks with the aim, so I guess both requiring aim and tapping, but the Nomad 1 requiring aim on the tapping instead of just raw mechanical aim.
That's it for Center Hidden. Let's move on with the Center Hard Rock. Oh my god, this song. To be honest, when I saw this in Mappool, I just thought like you would be crazy to pull this in Hard Rock. Like,
well, they were crazy.
the
More than
Nomad
crazy,
is hard enough.
It's called Hard Rock for a reason. Hard rock. All right, we have Kansete Kuyashiwa, a alt Hard Rock, which alt does honestly make sense for the usual standard map, but this seems more mechanic focused rather than just pure alt.
And here's another 4-minute map. So 3 maps.
More stamina.
3 maps have been seen, and currently we're sitting at 12 minutes for the standard pool and counting.
Yeah, I don't know what the standard pullers were cooking here.
They were cooking some insane stamina training. That is absolutely for sure.
But I mean, the length aside, this map looks a lot more difficult than last round, I can say that. And hey, I mean, for me, I really like that. But I don't know how everyone else would feel about that.
Since we are quite late stage, there might obviously be some people that like this, except that'll probably be a very low percentage, because what we are seeing also possibly are players in the chat, they do not seem too pleased. Which, I mean, makes sense. The difficulty here is absurd.
Most of the standard players left are top 20k though. You should be able to play this. You should be able to read this.
Actually should be doable. It's just going to be quite intensive, practice-wise. It's going to be impossible. I mean, not impossible, but quite hard to perform well on this map when it comes to having nerves. Oh.
Oh, did that come through the mic?
That was probably the loudest that came through your microphone.
Oh my god, really? I hate this
so
microphone
loud.
so much.
I got jump scared.
Who's connecting their windows?
No, I was charging my wireless mouse for it was running out of battery. Alright, moving on. We're at the bridge of the song now.
Yes, this is very alt heavy, and I think that's very obvious with the way this is mapped. Whether or not this suits your forte, I mean, I guess you'll have to find out in match. But so far, I think there's definitely some valid options for most teams. But we'll need to see how the DT and mixed mod go as well to see if every team has an option. But yeah, so far I think we're definitely going towards a tapping focus.
So basically we have
still there.
We have Nomad 2, Nomad 1, Nomad 3, GG.
Yep.
By the time this entire standard pool finishes up, we are gonna have a movie length standard pool.
Not TV size.
Movie size.
Movie
It's
size.
like the entire Shrek movie in one beat map.
I don't know.
But then,
Maybe that's the DT. I don't know.
That may be the DT. I do not know what you guys cooked up, but if it's, we have already had about 9, 11, 12, somewhere around that milestone minutes of all standard mapping. We are gonna have a great time. And it's not even over, since now we have DT. KA107.
Uh-oh.
A 1 minute map, GG.
Finally!
Alright, so 3
no.
4-minute maps, and then we're gifted with a 1-minute map. And yeah, what is this?
And it
What?
is legacy mapping. Hooray!
Very linear aim.
This is so old mapping, holy. Oh my god.
We call this legacy mapping.
270 BPM! What are we doing? We're in SemiFinals!
Good luck, guys.
Cooler's cooking up straight poison, bruh.
Lower your FinCon speed, except this is way more than speed. I don't think even the, like,
Oh my
the
god, the
better
stacking.
speed player could do this.
This aim control, finger control, oh my god.
Welcome back,
This is a
Kara
pick
Stats.
where, like, if you don't know what you can win and you feel like the odds are stacked against you, just pick this. Because there is a good chance you can win.
What are you guys doing to the players?
Jesus.
What have you done to them?
Well, that's it.
That is it. It's 1 minute long. It is the shortest map that we have had in this entire showcase. We have gone through like basically the entire map pool. 500 combo.
What are these poolers about, bro?
It's gonna be fine as long as our players survive, which I hope that they do. But now it's time for mix mod.
Let's redeem it.
Nanatsu.
Oh my, how do you pronounce that?
Kyokaki Tsubata. Okay, I think it was good enough.
Yo, these
mixed mod, except it's no mod, so if you're a hidden player, you just have to imagine it's hidden, and if you're a hard rock player, then just imagine it's hard rock.
I mean, just imagine.
We like to imagine.
Do we have more legacy mapping?
I don't think this is that legacy, but holy, it might as well be.
This looks like it's incredibly difficult in any mod. Like, the CS on CS5 with hard rock is what, like 6.1 or something? I think. And with hidden it's AR8 with these overlapping notes. Yeah, okay.
The notes for this are amazing. It's just mix mod. This does not look too mix mod. This looks like pure, I'd say, reading.
Yes, definitely.
And I do not even want to imagine what will happen to the hidden players.
They will experience great pain.
This is what easy players see in their dreams.
I have no idea how to express like how much more difficult this pool is in comparison to last round. What is this jump? I am eager to see the finals and grand finals pool next week and the week after.
QB.
This is crazy.
We've seen Blue Chain Champa a few times replaying basically the entire replay pool. And I have to offer my respect to you. Are insane for playing all of this and getting such decent scores.
Decent.
At the same time. It's not even decent, like, it's awesome.
Nah, it's just decent. I mean, yeah, about average.
Better than what I do, that's for sure.
What is this map thing?
What? It is screwed. I wouldn't even call
that
this
streamer has to talk.
Yeah, so that's
it's
the
over.
Standard pool. I am really curious to see how the other mode pools scale as well.
So feel free to drop your thoughts in Mappool feedback.
Do not fear
Champa for the replay.
The replays.
Alright, thank you Gilgamesh and Luchin Champa for the replays for the Standard. Alright, let's move on to Taiko. Finally, I can talk.
Finally, I can shut up.
This is the Nomad. 5.8 star. It's only... Oh, thank you to 100 BPM, but this mostly is kind of similar to the Foxglove we had, but I only skimmed over this map, to be honest. It's still in the playable range, I would say.
What was the BPM of last round's Nomad?
160.
106. So we've increased it by 40 BPM. All right, guys.
We had
240 in finals.
We had another pick before this. It was 180 or 170, but playtester said it was too easy. So yeah, we're getting this instead.
Yeah, in comparison to last round, what happened to the difficulty? I mean, not that I'm complaining, you know, but like, it's such a big jump. It's kind of insane.
It's just not very linear. I mean, there's a lot. I like calculated, like what kind of players are left in the tournament, and I just felt like it's good enough to increase like this.
Okay, well, I guess we can only apologize to the teams who struggle on any given game mode. It might be more one-sided than it was previously, but if you are able to somewhat play these maps, then you can keep things a bit more competitive. A lot of practice is going to need to be done this week.
Oh my god, the Mono. Rip Bongo. I think we're gonna have more of these kinds of Taiko Nomad ones later down the line. Yes, it's a bit similar to Foxglove. So we also have the tech and some SV as well, and mostly long patterns though.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a average Taiko map, I'll say. Like, there's nothing too crazy. There is the couple of 1/3 patterns mixed in there, but a few 1/6. But overall, I mean, it's just a difficult map. Okay, we have a full 1/3 section. This is single tap heaven right here.
Right there, this map ends. So this is actually pretty short for a Nomad. It's only 3.1. Usually we get like 3.3, 3.30. Yeah. But yeah, that's our Taiko Nomad. Let's move on to the Hidden. So this Hidden is more similar to previous stage actually. But it's a bit harder. Hidden Your Set has got more long patterns, but to be honest, I feel like the SV on this is very hard.
Yeah, I mean, Hidden Taiko is the one mode plus mod combination I literally cannot do. I don't know how people do this, and the fact it's getting harder just means I'm more cooked.
I played this like four or 5 times for getting this core, and this core is still above 1000s. It's 1400s. Most of the difficulty comes in the bridge. I mean, as most Taiko maps do. So the Kian stuff is actually pretty chill. I think it's just outside the Ki mostly. We've got the tech and stuff.
I mean, this Ki looks a bit more doable with the increased SV, and also the Ki flashes as well allows you to see the notes for just a tiny bit longer.
A little bit long pattern there. This a small stream, guys. Small stream. All right, this is the slowdown. I'm pretty sure there's a bigger slowdown coming. Oh yeah, you have to practice this part. Oh no, KI first.
I mean, yeah, okay, this is definitely a map of all time. If you're like me and Hidden is not something you're capable of doing in this game mode, then maybe you have to put quite a few attempts into this. Maybe use a different resolution. But overall, it's gonna be very much so practice map.
Alright, this is the hard rock. So we have another hard rock, which is more hard rock 1 and hard rock 2 combined, and this one has weird snapping. It's hard rock 1, but this one has up to, I think, 210 BPM SV, I think. I mean, it's only 192, but a section with like 1.2x SV. Oh my god. Okay. Most of the difficulty in this comes from the snapping. And also the SV. But I think the OD is still pretty low.
Yeah, we're not quite at the OD10 territory, but OD10 in Taiko is very rough in comparison to any other game mode. Hit windows are very small in this game mode, so Air 9 is probably more than enough for most people at least.
So I think the rest of the Taiko pool is only 2 minutes. So it's still pretty short. Most of the difficulty is more concentrated, so. That little break part here. Oh, just kidding. Ninja finisher.
You'd be happy to know that this map is 2 minutes long as well, so when you compare what we've seen so far to the standard pool, if you want to get it over quickly, Taiko might be your mode.
Alright.
Yeah, very nice hard rock Taiko pick. High SVs, keeping on your toes. But that will conclude that map as we go into Taiko DT.
For the DT is a bit harder to find for this stage, but we've still got the Oni here. And it's
AR11!
AR11. The OD is still OD5 actually, but it's just 240 BPM. I mean, kinda hard to find these parameters. So this is what we got. It's a pretty normal DT2 map.
Yeah, this definitely looks a lot more tame in comparison to, I guess, literally every other map we've seen thus far. I mean, would it be easier than the no mod? I'm not sure. I think it'd be easier than no mod. But if you aren't capable of, I guess, hitting 240, then you probably would prefer the no mod. But the patterns themselves, definitely a bit on the easier side. And this is kind of nice to see, because, you know, everything we've seen so far has looked crazy difficult in comparison to last round, and this is kind of your break from that. Unless you can't play 240, but...
We have like some safer picks.
Yeah.
And some harder picks. I mean, for me, I think the alternating color pattern, like KDKDK, is pretty hard on this kind of BPM. Because you don't usually find them in like speed maps. I think that's only up to personal preference. So.
If you're a bongo player, it's probably very easy. So. Yeah, okay. Very chill map, I will say. Nice to see. That is the Taiko DT. There's one map remaining in the Taiko pool.
Let's see. Oh my god. Yeah. This map might be the hardest. Simply because of the SV, but I mean, if you can play Taiko, it's not really that hard, I guess. This is a bit of a step up from the mixed mod from previous stages, so. But people already say that that one's harder. The SV is more intense in this one.
It's kind of hard to imagine with Hard Rock because, to be honest, I'm not too sure how Hard Rock works in Taiko. There's some sort of like BPM multiplier, you know?
Yeah.
I just don't know like what it is.
I think on Hard Rock, like the peak of the SVs are pretty much as hard as the Hard Rock we have this stage. And this part is actually also pretty fast in Hard Rock. Especially those ninja finishers, they're definitely really fast. But as a hidden player, I think it's a bit more doable on hidden for me.
Okay, so reading chat, apparently it's 1.4 multiplier, so it would definitely look a lot faster than this. 1.4 is kind of insane.
Yeah.
This map already is 164 BPM, and that's before the SVs, so this is definitely going to be a very crazy pick. I think there's really only one safe pick, and that is DDT. But obviously very subjective. I mean, if you're really good at hidden, then maybe you want to just pick into hidden. If you're really good at Hard Rock, you know, you can go into those things. But I think if just you're an average Taiko player, you don't really do much besides just, you know, play it, then DT and the Nomad are probably the way to go here.
It's my time to shine.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut.
And we have the tyrannical reign of Lord Fug the Toost. All of you know this map, surely. It is a classic. And it is also mixed consistency.
This is the convert pick of the catch round. Last week it was in the DT, this week it's in the Nomad.
We do love our converts. Some of us do love our converts. Except, here's the thing that is interesting about this map set. This map set has specifically been used several times with varying difficulties. Now, this is the first time I see this one. Which one is this? Okay, I have no idea what difficulty that is meant to be, but some interesting bursts here and there. Those left and rights cannot be pleasing to do. It requires a certain level of precision that converts usually do require, which is a pain to deal with. But you do eventually get used to it if you do play and practice hard enough.
This one does look a lot more linear though. And, you know, good thing is not on DT, since DT adds that player control aspect as well, but
that
Nomad,
last
we're
pattern,
just focusing on hitting the notes, hitting the jumps, and I mean the tech aspect does show from the standard, but in catch it's just a stack. I think this looks a lot more intimidating than it actually is.
well, I mean, yeah, the stack does get translated into, well, a stack, but the stack is very randomized and the fruit positionings are very interesting, to say the least. They result in some funny things. Like those standstills. You can't exactly call them standstills, but you could standstill them realistically if you try hard enough.
Well, I mean, they were standstills. So...
These are standstills, yeah, no, I meant the parts with the fruits that are on the complete opposite side, like that one, for example. This map is cool. And this is about almost 3 minutes of pure convert hell, to say it in the kindest word possible. That jump was cool.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple more edge jumps than what we saw in last round's convert pick, but this one I think is a lot more linear, and since it's Nomad as well, you have more time to react and more player control, so I think this is not a bad pick.
You barely have time to react throughout most of the map, but it is still a decent pick and absolutely a classic convert within the reigns. Now we can move on to Hidden, which will be F. Are we supposed to wear Argyle? Now,
this is Aaron 9.5 hidden, so I think approach rate normally is the biggest concern if you're not able to play hidden, but 9.5 is quite high, where I don't think many people should be struggling on this, on the approach rate side of things. I'm more so just hitting these jumps and stacks.
These jumps, these more speedy part. I wouldn't say speedy, but like more bursty, to say the least. There are a lot of left-rights, a lot of swinginess. It definitely packs a punch into the map, as this is tech, and it does make sense as to why it have bursts to this level, but it's still quite cool to see on Hidden of all the mods possible. Oh, and that you especially need to watch out. Those what could you call them? I wouldn't say staircases, but it's somewhere similar. The map packs a lot of them.
I didn't see it, unfortunately, but yeah, we have this very on the 1/3 section, some wiggle patterns, but because of 1/3, I don't think speed should be a problem.
It does matter, though. Realistically, it's a which area is this? Oh, 9.5. Yeah, no, this is definitely readable.
Yeah, as long as you've like ever played Hidden in your life on catch, Air 9.5 should not be that challenging. This is kind of just another no mod with Hidden applied. And I mean, don't get me wrong, even on 9.5, Hidden does add that extra aspect of difficulty, but just not as much as if it were Air 9.
A lot of wiggles here. A whole lot of wiggles. And a spinner to end it all off. Truly an interesting pick. And I do say good luck. And now we should move on to Hard Rock. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, thank you to our replayers Berlin and Isla, who have for now done the first 2 replays. Now we move on to Hard Rock, which is Ray by the Oral Cigarettes. We do love the Oral Cigarettes. And especially this song. This song brings back a lot of memories. Although, will it fit as a Hard Rock? Let's see, this is labeled to be just consistency.
I was gonna say, this doesn't look so far like anything crazy that we've seen so far in the No Mod and Hidden. But definitely a lot more jump focused and control on those hypers, especially as well with the CS 5.2. Requiring a bit more precision and also the ability to read Air 10 if you're unable to. But I imagine if you're playing a map like this, then we're probably already at the stage where Air 10 should be a bit more comfortable. Hopefully.
There's not really too much to pack here. There's some left, rights indeed, but they're not really too bad distance-wise. It does seem like just the usual map that you'd see. And of course, the background with the average Oral Cigarettes girl. I do not know her name, but she just appears all the time there.
This looks like a farm map, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie.
I wouldn't say farm map, but it does look like it was basically designed to be used for tournament.
No, I think this definitely looks like farm. This is very basic, straightforward mapping. Nothing really too complicated. It's just, I guess, really consistency. 4 minutes of just jumps with an occasional jump stream like that.
Oh well, I was anticipating someone like Verti to have mapped this, but I do not know the original mapper. For this difficulty specifically, since I do see that this is a guest difficulty, I do know Fishia. And I do not remember Fishia making too many farm maps. Any farm maps at all, actually. Though I could be wrong. I have not farmed for a while. Gonna have a few more jumps, a little more... You can't even call these bursts, they're way too, sight-readable to really be bursts. Often pulled as a normal one in tournaments. I do not think so, actually. I have seen this everywhere but a no-mod slot. Seen it in DT in my first ever tournament. I've seen it in Hard Rock now, but I do not remember seeing it in no-mod.
There's Hard Rock patterns? Bro, I'm not seeing any Hard Rock patterns.
There are basically no Hard Rock patterns. This is... I'd say that this is a bit too easy for the stage that we are at currently.
I mean, maybe the star ring isn't doing it justice, but like... This doesn't look all that, like, chokeable, I guess, if you're capable of playing it.
There were two at the start, but they are still quite readable. You'd expect that Hard Rock patterns would be more unpredictable, but it doesn't really look like it.
Most that part, really like, nicely.
That part was a bit broken, but it still is flow, trying to disguise itself as some kind of anti-flow, which won't really slide. We see through your facade, Mr. Sheep. Alright, now that we're done with that, we are going to kick into our DT, which is Secret Clover by Hamu feature.
Let's go, 2 minutes, 24 seconds, another short map in the pool. I think so far we're probably averaging about each map being roughly 3 minutes, so... I mean, that's not bad, but when we're at the point now where it's 1st to 7, definitely expect some long matches.
We'll anticipate some long matches, though this map does a decent job as DT. I have on this map for a while. This is already the second map that I see that was played in my first tournament back-to-back, and it is pretty funny to anticipate. Oh, I apologize for that one. That was my noise suppression that I forgot to activate. We should not suppress that car. All that this is labeled as truly is high AR, except I do not really see any of that high AR aspect coming in. Wait, let me see actually. And it's exactly 10, so like it's not horrible. But you can't exactly consider it too high either. Okay, I can't really decide that I am a Hard Rock player. Rather straightforward and a good test, however.
Yeah, so this is AR 8.5 before DT. That does make it AR 10 exactly.
Yes,
so AR should not be an issue for, I guess, most people.
AR won't be the issue.
The map itself, this is just consistency with a little bit of jump. I guess it is predominantly jump. There's not really many streams, but the consistency required is... We're definitely seeing that from the DT and the Hard Rock.
There's some funky patterns. There are definitely some funky patterns, as you can probably guess. I'm not too big of a fan of that stack. I was about to say something about the jumps, but the stack is a lot more taking priority.
Okay, a bit more space jumps towards the end there. That's probably going to catch some people off.
the ending does usually constitute the hardest part, so that spaced out section will definitely get some people, as I'll be honest, I wouldn't know how to play the end part either. But now that we've gotten that out of the way, we are going to jump into our mix mod, which will be Regret Part 2 by Anumi.
Oh my god, Dave.
We are going to expect some interesting things. This is definitely anti-mod. Anti-mod control, you name it.
I really hope this has been tested with Hard Rock.
I don't think they tested it with Hard Rock, because it's Regret. And if you see Regret in the pool, they probably did not consider Hard Rock.
Well, it's a mix mod, so you'd think they would.
This map is pure evil. Especially due to the fact that it is a Dave map, we're going to be seeing some interesting patterns here and there. As you've already caught on, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I mean, this being the mix mod, like, you compare this to the No Mod 1, I guess it's a convert, right? But even still, this is, without any mods, this is still so much more difficult. And to take into account that you need to play this with Hard Rock or Hidden is kind of crazy.
Listen, I understand that Hidden is usually higher priority and more difficult, but in this situation, I feel bad for the Hard Rock players. I've tried many of these difficulties with Hard Rock. I am a Hard Rock player, and I feel bad for what this will do to the Hard Rock players. A little bit of a breather there, but kicking right back in with these doubles and this slider movement.
Yeah, as long as you're moving with flow, these doubles shouldn't be too much of an issue. Just don't panic, I guess, it would be my best advice on these patterns.
Judging that this is only a rain, it does not behave like it.
Oh yeah, no, this it has the same scaling as like Finorza, where we're saying rain overdose, but in reality the rain is an overdose and the overdose a deluge.
Finorza. Oh, this is a name that I haven't heard in too long and I wish I'd never hear again. But anyway, that is the end of our catch pool. It was a great time. However, I'm not very sure about the scaling with the mix mod compared to everything else. And for the mix mod, I do distinguish look.
I think the mix mod is definitely the hardest map of the catch pool, so
absolutely overseasoned. We had very basic maps in the first quarter, and then we just kick off the mix mod with all of this.
Yeah, if your team isn't super capable on just catch the beat in general, then maybe look to ban the mix mod.
Very complex. But, however, that is the end of our catch Mappool, and we have only Mania left, so it's my time to resign.
Hi.
Take it from here, folks.
Excuse my rudeness. Now,
It is our rice.
there's no notes for these maps, so going in totally blind. I haven't played Mania in like at least 3 years, so if any of these maps are ranked or loved, I probably will not recognize them. But this is looking like just a pretty normal, chill, hand stream, jump stream style map. A couple jacks thrown in the mix.
Oh my
but
god.
yeah, with the slight amount of dump as well thrown in the mix, this is, I guess, just a normal stream map with occasional dump bursts.
And there's a bit of everything in this map. Oh my god, Western Noodle.
Yeah, who put long notes in my rice map?
Noodles.
This is mixed rice, right?
Oh no, they
Isn't that
didn't put notes.
Yeah, it seems like
What did I read?
Waiter.
What
there
is
are-
this? Get my noodles away from my rice, man.
Could this be classified as a hybrid in some kind of way?
No.
Since
No,
No.
it's way too much
Yeah.
rice.
fair enough.
It's like a rice bowl and then you put like 1 or 2 noodles in it. It's not enough.
That doesn't
Yeah.
sound too bad though.
The long notes are not really significant. It's mostly rice.
I'd say it's for timing and rhythmic sense.
Yeah, I mean, having to play that chord jack pattern while holding the long note on the first column can be kind of interesting. But still, this map is just so, I guess, consistent. Like, the patterns really aren't changing too much. There's a lot that you can predict. And if you make it even, like, through a core of the map, then, and you're comfortable, then you're probably fine for the rest of it, to be honest.
Seems to flow quite nicely though. Nothing really too out of the ordinary. A few staircases here and there, double or two. It's nothing out of the ordinary. That's where it ends.
I didn't even
Kick
see
off.
the 100.
1.
Invisible 100.
Amazing ratio.
Right, thanks Adam for playing. Next map. We have the LN. What was this?
It is not hybrid, no?
It's LN
Oh, this
first.
is the long
Wait,
way.
we're doing L and then hybrid?
Yes.
I
Seems
see.
you've already kicked into noodles. Long
Oh my
notes.
god. Or this is stamina part.
This
This definitely looks like a more tame LN map. I mean, not on the physicality side of things, but the releases are not as complicated as you'd might expect. But I mean, it's still very early days, so things can very easily change. But it's kind of just like a one long note plus jump stream sort of thing.
Oh yeah, the length is being covered up. Let me just pull it up. Okay, actually no, all of the 4K pool are 2 minutes long.
2 minutes.
Mid 2 minutes.
That's great.
seems to be decent length for the slot that it is.
This seems it's more physical than release, like what we've seen before. So I guess in a way that's easier.
Yeah, I mean, accuracy, of course, and Mania with long notes does, it is pretty difficult to hold that 99.9%, but our replayer proving is certainly possible.
You just
But the
have to
difficulty, the difficulty, what am I saying? The difficulty of this map is not too high, I want to say, unless you're not an LN player, in which case this might be the hardest map for you.
Looks a bit like a jump stream Ellen Farm now.
Yeah, it is a jump stream Ellen map with a hold in it.
Oh my god, they put some rice in. GG.
Who put rice in my LN map?
Alright, now we're moving on to the map actually with both rice and noodles. It's Apollo.
Mysterion map, let's go. Alright, this is gonna be cool.
We love Apollo.
Mysterion always cooks.
And it's Apollo.
Already a bunch of bursts here. I mean, this is a very bursty song.
It is fitting for it.
Technical patterns here at the start.
These flams do not look very straightforward to hit.
Yeah, very unfriendly.
It is absolutely not sight read friendly. Gonna need a lot of practice and intensive reading in order to really be able to tell what's going on.
And this is on OD 7.5, and it's gonna be difficult to time those short bursts, long notes.
Jazz.
This
Oh,
may be the hardest.
Oh, and we get
yes.
like jacks.
That is
on it.
cursed.
This may be the hardest map in the for people.
There's a bit of a rest here, though.
Well, the good thing with Mania is it actually has the biggest hit windows in the game. So if all you care about is combo, then it shouldn't be, I guess, too bad. Especially on V2, it is OD 7.5, which is not crazy high. But I would say it's definitely a bit lower than normal.
After that stamina intensive section, we are gonna have a little bit of slower part before kicking right back in
Alright.
and do the Kiai.
Oh, it's a mix. I expected this part to be a full LM.
Now we have some shields added to the mix.
Oh yeah, finally have the shields too.
It's gonna be a very challenging pick if some teams choose this.
I'd say this is reserved for the more Mania-focused teams. If you do not major in Mania, I do not recommend.
Alright, last part here.
The song that never ends.
Yeah, it gets faster and then faster. Oh.
And finally
This
break.
map is definitely reserved for the top Mania players of the tournament. I'm not expecting many people to want to pick into this and get high scores on it.
I mean, yeah, Replayer got the pretty good score, but it's yeah, bro.
It is, yeah.
Not a good reference point. But we're finally moving on to 7 key, and this is the
Yay.
Rise. It's a custom
Dandism.
map. Custom map by Cyrion. Oh my god.
Oh Lord have
What is
mercy.
this scroll speed?
What is this scroll speed?
Oh Lord have mercy.
What happened to the scroll speed?
Replayer, can we
Yeah,
Can
increase the
you
scroll
get
speed,
some
please?
fix?
Who is this replay? I mean, who is this replayer, bro? Why would you play like this?
I did the replay. The scroll speed is not supposed to be like that.
Scroll speed, GG.
Please
Increase it to
do.
like at least 20, please.
Like
We cannot
25 or
read it.
something.
When you're playing is this 7 key?
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine that it's just a piano. It cannot hurt you.
I know
But
some
yeah, we're
7
gonna
key players that can't play piano.
Just some basic jacks that are like spread out throughout the map. Maybe similar to brackets. It's like an upgraded version from the previous 7 key rice pool back then.
It's almost like it's the next stage.
Yeah.
I like that the 7 key pool is by far the easiest in terms of star rating, but 7 key isn't exactly the most played key mode. So I guess it makes sense. I don't think there are that many 7 key players in the tournament left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not a lot of 7 key multi-mode players anyway. I mean, I wish there was, but it's just kind of hard to get into compared to other modes.
as we get onto this chorus section, we're gonna be seeing some 4 to 3 notes at once. It's gonna be unfriendly because there's just this gap between them. You're gonna be having to use your ring fingers most of the time. You need the finger control to play these.
Oh yeah, the star rating. I think it was like 3.8 something. Let me just check.
Mania definitely has some interesting star ratings, though.
It's
I mean,
3.7.
you can play a 5-star, that'd be the hardest thing ever, and play a 7-star, that's very easy, you know?
I think this is true for
Like,
every mode.
Yeah, but you see it so much more in Mania. I speak from experience, okay?
Oh yeah, we get the first-hand experience here.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, let's
impressive
see.
score from Milky's fanboy.
No, don't say it like that.
Milky's fanboy.
Let's see the last map. Swanky Hybrid. It's imaginary friend. Another map.
Make sure to like change the scroll speed.
Can we actually lower
Oh
it? I
my
think it's too
God.
fast for me.
No, I play on laser. And somehow it does that.
Yeah, but scroll speed 12 is too fast. I can't read it.
So as we see, we're getting some light chord streams with some layered long notes on it.
Sorry if you heard that. So this is 3.86.
What? The rice in this one looks so much harder than the rice in the other one.
It's only 3.86, guys. It's a 3-star map. Clearly.
Holy moly.
Oh, what an easy map. It's only 0 stars. How hard can it be?
How hard could it be? Oh, extra thing. I'm pretty sure both of the 7 keys are about 3 minutes long.
Ooh. Spamming will not get us out of this one, will it? Does seem to be a rather reading intensive. I mean, I can't speak for sure, but the occasional noodles that do appear with the rice are cursed.
Yeah, overall, it's a risky pick if you're not very experienced with 7 key, because you're just gonna be seeing like mixed rice with long notes, especially brackets, chord streams, and I'd say releases too, maybe.
Oh my god. Admits there.
I'd say that this would be a last resort pick when you don't have anything else to go for. Therefore, you do need to be a little more careful in order to not have to pick this one.
Well, Mania isn't too heavily combo based. I mean, there is a 400 combo cap, but if people are finding trades left, right, and center, then yeah, it will definitely be a gamble pick. But I think it will also very much so be decided in the first, like, 20 seconds.
Is this actually supposed to be a hybrid pick?
Yep.
Yes. 7K hybrid.
But it slightly leans on rice, but it still belongs to the hybrid category.
Yeah, it seems more rice-oriented. Someone in chat also mentioned it. However, the noodles that we have seen still are very much present, and will probably give you a bad time.
Oh my god, it's finally the end of
That
this
was
map.
the nasty ending.
That scream is crazy. The trill.
Thank you for the replay. By don't ban 7K, please.
Leave it that.
Yeah, we had a similar name previous showcase.
I wonder.
I wonder. Right, well, that's all. That's a wrap, folks.
That's a wrap, folks. That's the end of our Blue Showcase. Well, good luck to the remaining teams. We have like what? How many teams are left? 6. Oh wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12.
There you go.
So 12 teams and 6 eliminated this stage. So good luck.
Good luck. When will the schedules be out? Will there be
The schedules are already out. I just did it before the stream. So you can already reschedule. Awesome.
Hooray!
And I'll release the stats soon when GT does it. And also, yeah, well, thank you guys for watching. So good luck in your matches. That's it.